Alright, looks like we're almost ready to go here with the nightcap of week 7. Got Centra Retention taking on United Pingdom. And another good matchup here. As we take a look at some of the notes, so Centra Retention, obviously, like we saw last time, still at the top tier of the league. Although, as you see there, having come off being swept last week, neither team started any of their starters, so at least to my knowledge. So they end up falling to 8-4, which puts them in second place behind Red Hot Chili Poppers. I don't know, honestly, when the last time they were in second place was. Might not have been this season. And then on the other end, United Pingdom. So, oh fuck, I didn't export the right one. There we go. So the United Pingdom coming in at 10th place overall in the league, but I misspoke earlier and thought it was just the top 6 that make it, but having the top 8 seeds make it, United Pingdom is they're trending in the right direction right now. They're on a 4-game win streak. Just double check that record. Yeah, that is their record. So, yeah, having traded for Ginny a few weeks ago, they got swept the first week I think that he played, but since then they're on a 4-game win streak and just 5 points out of a playoff spot. So should be very interesting seeing their next couple weeks, or I should say next week. They're looking at Creo Koalas and Holy Rollers. Kind of give them a little bit of help. And so we are in the game here. Central Retention just getting the players online in time.
2,
and I think Frothy's on a train right now, so it should be interesting to see whether his connection holds up. So we've got Wayne and Warriors on offense here for Central Retention, getting things going early. Warriors will smartly wait for the boost, and he does get the spawn. Let's Refine bomb around him, but Ginny just there for the return. RB on anti on the other end. Have RB Bear playing with, I think, Ginny on defense, if I'm not mistaken. With Selfie and Refined on defense, or no, I think it might be Refined on defense rather. So Central Retention in the 2 seed right now, or in the 2 spot I should say. I'm pretty sure they've long clinched playoffs, but it'll be interesting to see when the last time they weren't in first place was. Jenny with a good chance here, past a few to put the first one on the board, but it's a good bomb play by Central Retention. And we will remain scoreless here. Another good bomb play on the other end. So we saw earlier tonight a very slow pace to this map, and that looks to be holding up here again to start. Really, any offensive chances we saw were few and far between, and they ended right there. And again, we get a double reset. Ooh, Warriors somehow got around Refined. I really hate when that happens, that little wraparound thing it does. Happens to me all the time in pubs. But either way, Warriors does get returned, so it stays a 1 cap lead for Centra of Attention. And power up going to each team here. Both in the Centra of Attention base as United Pingdom look to try and get this tag pro lead going, but really well played by Warriors with the Juke Juice and Wayne on the other end. They worked the tag pro lead out from position very well. So again, like I just mentioned earlier, not a whole lot doing offensively for either team after the 1 chance from Centra of Attention. They have had their fair share, but it does take a while to kind of get it going. So I say that though, Warriors should have a good chance here if Wayne can get the snipe, and he will. No bomb play from United Pingdom coming into base. Centra of Attention able to pull it up to 2 here. Echo will make it a 3rd here as Power-Up's doing well. Just needed the 1 tag in base, but Refined and Selfie were out of the position as a result of the tag pro as well. And Wayne looking to make it more here. Warriors has 3 to beat and he won't do so, but pretty extended offensive chances there for Centra of Attention, more so than, I mean, we've seen all night on this map. Wayne looking to get the handoff to Warriors, but can't quite do it in time. Warriors off to a quick 14 grabs here, just as we're past the halfway point of game 1, half 1. So Wayne will end up killing Warriors with the rolling bomb that he got. Really no offensive chances here for United Pingdom. It doesn't feel like they've gotten out of base yet. It's evidenced by the almost double prevent for Centra of Attention than does United Pingdom have. So 2 tag pros, 1 for each team, but Selfie will be able to pull on the first tally here for United Pingdom. Trying to kill Warriors, and he will get another tag, but Selfie will be tagged on the other end, so the cap train will end at 1 for United Pingdom so far. So I think it was Warriors that got that Jutris out. Selfie gets the tag pro on the other end. See what they can do on this last few tries here on offense for United Pingdom. Definitely want to try and at least get a little more momentum going into the second half, and it looks like they will get it. Selfie made a really good play to wrap around the bomb for the tag. I don't know if it was Wayne or Ego maybe on the bomb. Couldn't quite take it in time. So United Pingdom are able to pull within two. Or pull within one, excuse me. And might look to tie it here. They do get the return. No bomb play from Centra Retention. So United Pingdom pull up the tide. Now looking to make it more. But Warriors ends up hitting the bomb snipe. Alright, so United Pingdom pull within the tie. And we are ready to go here into our second half. It's a good thing I updated all the stuff. Looks like we'll go back to group here. And give it another go.
Three, two, one.
Warriors staying patient, and he'll bring in the first cap for Centra Retention here after an extended strategic delay. They go looking to make it more fast. Looking for some help from the bomb, but Artie Bear instead will be past a few. Warriors not in danger of getting a return though with that rolling bomb, and he will make his own return, or make his own space I should say. Looking to tag on yet another one here. The 2v2 blocks should develop in base. Just has to work his way around. Refine doing a good job though to stop that from happening. And Ginny's able to pull within the grab. So Central Retention really piling it on here. they've been able to keep regrab chains going longer than really we've seen all night from all the games we've watched. But that was the story early on last half as well, and United Pingdom then able to do the same. Both flag carriers out past the midpoint here. Ginny maybe taking a little bit too long, but is able to bait Frothy out at least past the base. And then Semi able to get ahead of him. Smartly avoids taking the gate. Warriors on the other end with the Juke Juice. Doing well not to get gated, but runs right into Selfie. Or I should say does well not to get returned. Ginny's still holding on the other end here. Wayne just barely avoids getting returned. Ginny should get some help from Refined for this block. Ends up hitting the corner though, and that's going to lead to a cap for Centra of Attention. I don't know if he really knew that he needed to stay alive there. So Ginny looking for this return for Cab, just barely gets it in the nick of time. And United Pingdom are able to get on the board here in game 1, half 2. And Selfie Syntax bringing the next one for United Pingdom, so they themselves are able to get something going here. Not out of this one yet, but Wayne makes a nice split. We'll look for the bomb help, and he gets it. And we'll lead back up to 3 now for Centra of Attention. Frothy hoping something will happen here, but Refine is able to just take the boost effectively. RB Bear locks it down on the anti. Looks to avoid the contain, but it won't happen. Selfie just over the reach of Ego. Probably get bombed though, and he will. And Centra of Attention again, making that bomb play look easy. Same as we saw on Pilot, I believe, a couple weeks ago. Have we played Pilot yet? I just feel like I remember them being really on top of the bomb plays when they have the opportunity. Wayne in the right spot with the spawn. Ooh, Ego just can't get the return, or the tag rather, in time for the tag pro lead. Ego will have a little space to work with here, but 4 United Pingdom players spawning in base. Warriors ends up getting the easy grab as both Refined and RV Bear went to defend the other guy. And Warriors should get the split here. Selfie just gets the grab off in time though. Fine does well not to grab. But the bomb comes in for Warriors, but still not returned. And now Ginny with a good chance past a few here. Selfie just can't get the return in time though, and I think that was Selfie ended up, or rather Ginny ended up just bombing himself into their chasers. So lots of action on both sides here as United Pingdom have done pretty well for themselves to kind of stop the bleeding. And Arby Bear gets a good snipe to get reset again. Ooh, Selfie not killed by the bomb, but eventually he does get returned. Warriors gets a split with the bomb. Refine doesn't go for the gate, but instead goes beeline for the return and does get it. Big fight for the power up in the center of attention base. I don't think Selfie's gonna be able to really do much with this solo grab. It's just the way the power up is positioned. All the center of attention members are certainly going to be ahead, and Selfie bombed Arby Bear away from the return, and that's going to lead to a center of attention cap. Arby Bear was in good position with a juke juice to try and get that return, but ended up getting boosted out of the way. So a bit of a miscue there leads to another 4 cap lead for center of attention and looking to tack on more. Warriors holds. So good at staying patient, waiting for something to develop, but wasn't going to happen there. Just over a minute, or just under a minute to go here, rather, in this Joji game. Much faster paced than we saw earlier tonight, and definitely more in line with what Center of Attention is used to. I was going to say at the beginning of the last half that United Pingdom were kind of where they wanted to be early on in a low scoring affair, that is, because Center of Attention was such a high cap differential. You know, to be able to limit that is to put yourself in a good position, but obviously it didn't hold for very long. Warriors just gets over Selfie, and that'll be the dagger.
3, 2, 1.
Dagger probably came a long time ago. Alright, we are ready to go here with the next half. Again, you see the tight game early on in Joji, but ultimately United Pingdom not able to keep up the pressure. And we did see early on tonight a much more streaky game. Oh boy.
Three, 2, 1.
We did see a much more streaky game earlier tonight, so definitely look to see more cap trains on this map. And again, that'll certainly favor the center of attention players. Warriors looking to take on this first one of the half. Ginny's going to get returned, so again 2v2 blocks. RB right on Warriors' tail, but he's able to wrap around and still stay alive here. We'll look for power-ups to spawn, and he gets one. Might have had the boost straight in over the top of the defenders, but gets the returns he needs anyways, at least for the time being. Refine would do well to just try and get out of base with this Juju's block, but took a pretty long time to do it. Now Warrior's working his way and finally gets returned. Warriors with a perfect handoff from Wayne. Look to boost in bottom and try and make something happen from there. But Arbitr's there for the return. So we had 2 caps while I was updating stuff, of course. I hate when the sound doesn't work. Might try for a refresh here. We get a stoppage. Just as I say that, United Pingdom look to try and make it a 1-cap lead here. I believe that's their first lead all night if they didn't have the first cap in this half. Fine, just missing the return on Warriors. Can't quite get around RB Bear. Jenny looking for this opportunity here. We'll get the boost spawn. Tries to bait out at least one defender, does so, but still not ahead of anyone. And they quickly contain in on him. Selfie able to 2v1 that Juju's in the left side. They go with the rolling bomb on the other end though. And still not going to be defused quite yet. And this is all Center of Attention needs is just to delay it. Now Ego will be past a few. Elects not to go to the top even though he had the block from Warriors all the way. Still alive though, but in danger of being returned here. Not going to be so though, and now he has the flag back in base for the time being, but Arby Bear makes some nice moves to get out. Both teams locking down anti right now. And either one that close to being returned, although just as I say that, Wayne nearly misses RB Bear. And still both flag carriers holding. RB Bear avoiding the kiss. And he will be returned, which leaves Warriors free to be past a few here. So if he's going to take the grab while power-ups are spawning. might have the anti here. Warriors on the other end holding though. Harvey Bear is not going to play anti, so Selfie's all alone. Does well to hold though. So lots of holding from both teams here. We're fine with the chasers right on his tail though. Never really had to contain. Thought Ego might have done well to just go for the tag there. I don't know how close they were to capping on the other end, but they probably weren't going to give up the the nub step if they had just gone for the return. This is a pretty sure contain. But nevertheless, Centra of Attention bringing in a base here. So for all my talk of it being a more high scoring map, we are just 3 caps total with a little under 4 minutes to go here. Frothy working his way around the chaser. Refined not going to be returned though, and ends up pulling out the kiss. Selfie trying to hold up Wayne here. Might not be enough though, and it won't with Warriors having a tag pro on the other end. So Centra of Attention able to pull in the tying cap. Alright, so Warriors will pull in the 4th cap this half for Centra of Attention. That's his first on the half. Ego with 2. Or I'm sorry, Wayne with 2 so far. And looking at making another one as Warriors ends up boosting it around and avoids the tag on RB Bear. And Wayne gonna get sniped from Ginny from behind. Had the pass by everyone else. Ginny looking for this power up spawn. We'll have to 1v3 it. And does not look like that's going to happen. So Warriors will have the tag pro. Refined on the other end has a tag pro of his own and should be able to help Selfie get this Street Juice in the mid, and he will. Warriors, both tag pros being sent on offense here, so see what either team can make of them. Looks like United Pingdom will look to threaten more here. Wayne doing well to hold the gate though. Selfie's Juice will run out any second, and it does. Refined just there for the return. That was a cap if Ego could have gotten over him. Warriors working those corners very well. He had the out past RB Bear, but gets it anyways. Nope. And he'll be caught up. So just a 2 cap lead for Centra of Attention on Cedar.
2, 1.
Alright, so we'll see what United Pingdom can do here to try and hang in with center of attention on this last half of Cedar. Against United Pingdom looking for some momentum to try and earn a playoff spot. They're in the 10th seed right now. They need some help from Creo Koalas and Holy Rollers, as well as they kind of needed a sweep tonight, but I don't know if they're eliminated from playoffs yet, but a win would certainly not hurt their chances tonight. And so I say that we're fine. Trying to bring in a first cap here on game 2, half 2. Not quite able to do so though. But keeping up the offensive momentum is Ginny. Trying to make some moves on Frost. He does bait him out and we'll be able to get past him. Wayne held the position well, but Selfie made a better block, and United Pingdom able to put the first half of the half on the board. This is a good situation for Center of Attention though, with 2 power-ups. They will get the return, but Warriors ended up getting spiked into the, or I should say getting pushed into the spike. Again, the sound's not working. And neither is the scoreboard. Alright, I'm going to refresh super quick. Or no, I'm not. Ginny is out past 4. Just needs to avoid the boost by Warriors, and he will do so. So United Pingdom able to tie it back up again. So a lot of lead changes in the earlier slate with all caps and Chennai Super Pings. It's the 5th lead change on this map for these 2 teams between the 2 halves. Good play by Refine to work the defuse, or I should say be patient for the defuse and then get the return. Made the nice read on the boost, I should say. Selfie looking to bring in this leading cap for United Pingdom, avoids the return. Hago does well to hold long enough though and delays the cap. We'll go for a kiss, which might lend itself to a reset for Center of Attention. Wayne on the other end in danger of being contained here. Harvey Bear ends up just letting himself get gated. And Wayne should be well out past 2 here. Selfie the last one ahead. Gonna have to try and make something happen with this Choo-Choos. Might have had the safer route up into the top corner, but it doesn't matter as he is able to hold long enough to put off the cap. Let's United Pingdom take a 1 cap lead here. It's now the 7th lead change. Ginny makes a nice play to get out past a couple here. Might have the cap if Warriors doesn't get into position. Just needs the block. Can't quite get under the tag of Ego. It's just barely there in time. So Bear trying to stay ahead here. Ego working his way into base slowly. Ginny on the other end will have the anti, gets the tag pro as well, so he'll have the tag pro anti on Warriors. And instead we'll go for the chase, because this could be a cap for Center of Attention. It will. So the tag pro is working for Center of Attention rather than United Pingdom, who will then have a little bit of a miscue on offense there, and Selfie ends up returning his own flag carrier. Ego makes a heady play to get the tag pro grab to get the handoff to Wayne, but nothing really comes up of it. Whereas with a really good grab here, just a little solo up grab, and it's going to end up being a cap. Not a solo cap, a solo grab, but really did a lot of the work himself until he got the gate from, I believe it was Ego. So Centra of Attention back in the lead here. United Pingdom still hanging in. Does feel like their OD has kind of stepped up a little bit more than their defense. Ooh, Wayne just wins out the tag pro, so this could be good for Centra of Attention here. Let's try and extend their lead. No offensive help so far though by Wayne. This is a good chunk of time wasted on the tag pro. But everyone dead for United Pingdom, so might not matter at the time. Wayne trying to get around the defense, might have it here. But no, I think it was Ginny that gets the return. No, it was Refined. And now Warriors looking for help on the gate. Still 3 to beat though from United Pingdom. Refined does well to cut off the boost, but Warriors works his way around anyways. Still alive. It's amazing the way he works in kind of tight spaces. He's always so close to getting a return, but then somehow just makes his way off a little corner or something. And just as I say that though, he's able to bomb himself right into the return. And now Refined on the other end has the tag pro to work with. RB Bear coming in with the juke juice. Frothy with a lot of space to work with though. He was too easily able to get that 2v1 grab. And RB Bear will get bumped in by his own teammate. Selfie on the other end, trying to hold around here. Warriors makes a good read, but Frothy will still be returned. So Wayne with an out here, fine, looking for, or I should say Ginny will have one of the last few chances here for United Pingdom. Does well to get around Warriors, but Warriors will have the boost, so the last chance here for Selfie Syntax possibly. Then United Pingdom will keep 3 on defense here, try and make something happen. Selfie tries to bait out one, does so. Took it way too aggressively though, had to at least wait for some returns to happen in base, so
3.
That'll do it.
2.
Centra of Attention come away with a 1-cap win. Very rare for them. Alright, so Centra of Attention bounced back after being swept last week and come away with the sweep this week. Some tight play throughout some of the halves, but ultimately Centra of Attention just too cohesive on really both sides of the flag, and you know, any chance they get, they'll usually capitalize on it. So they are able to move to 10-4. And depending on what Red Hot Chili Poppers do tonight, they will probably, or maybe, move back into first place. United Pingdom on the other end, seeing their playoff chances either start to slip away or be eliminated entirely. I'm not sure, but they moved to 4-1-8 or 9 rather, and may have to look to play spoiler next week. So see what these guys are able to do next week and come playoff times. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.